G'day and welcome to another episode of Building Tech Sales Academy in Public 2025 edition. My name is Jameel. I'm the founder of Tech Sales Academy. Absolute pleasure to have you here in a slightly updated, more vibey studio. So I decided to punch up and make the room a little bit more vibrant this year. Also, given that I'm going to probably be here longer than I expected, I thought I'd make it a little bit more homely. So what's been happening in my life since we last caught up? It's been about a month since I've done the vlog. A lot of resting, a lot of recovering still, plenty of ups and downs. On the upside, on the family side, lots of progress. Been fantastic. We got a settlement done just before Christmas. The family home has sold last year and is settled in the last week. So we should get the payout from selling the home in the next week or two, early Feb. And that puts a big chapter of this turmoil, the family turmoil, behind us. Because now we can start to look forward to getting a new home and just start rebuilding a future. So should get the final court processes done by the end of the week, money first week of Feb. And then my brother goes to Japan to enjoy just a celebration for uni. He loves Japan, so it's really good to have some cash to let him afford to have a bit of a holiday and some reprieve from this, because we've been at this 5 months now, folks, and it's taken a toll, right? This is the wildest shit that I've ever dealt with in my life. Some reflections looking back on the last few months over the Christmas and New Year's break is going, damn, man, like we've done some crazy stuff. Like, just to recap, I've had to basically, for the family, cut my life, my digital nomad life short, sacrifice basically most of my life at the moment for the last 5 months to move my family into a new home, separate from my father, now in the process of selling 2 properties, had to retire my mum early, made sure my brother got through university in his last year of university with minimal interference. It's been crazy. It's been wild. And I think over the Christmas and holiday break, you just get a time to wind down. There's that part of the year between Christmas and New Year's where you do absolutely nothing. And it's a good time to sit back and reflect and go, man, we've done a lot. We've done a lot. You can only really connect the dots looking backwards in life. So that's the good news. Family is on the way up holistically. I have to still sell another investment property, which is its own kettle of fish, another pain. But once we've got that done, we have enough money to then buy a new home for my mum, retire her early, get her set up with the pension, and then she should be good. And that's stability for the family, is to have a new home that's actually ours, a place that's actually ours, and build upon, which is really good. Really looking forward to that. I don't see this really wrapping up until the end of May, unfortunately, so I've got a bit more time here. The bad news, unfortunately, the job that I thought I had as a sales trainer has fallen over after 2 months of being in limbo, which has been brutal. Absolutely brutal to hear that, especially because I really thought that job was going to be everything that would tie together this turmoil together, having a job doing what I'm passionate about, which is coaching and training people, going back into digital nomad life, being employed as a sales trainer in my own company. So yeah, I'm back to square one with getting a job and getting some stability. The business is still growing, which is fantastic, but this is, it's not about my dream anymore right now. It's stability for everyone. It's getting back into the trenches, getting some stability back in my life, because it's affecting my health. I'll be honest. And some of the bad sides as well have been that recently, in the last week, once I found out that I did not have the job anymore, which was last Monday, and just a real kick to the guts, my anxiety has shot up again. And I've been waking up at like 4 or 5 a.m. every morning with just chest pains, tingling in my arm, in my left arm, and just waking up in like shock and anxiety of, the overwhelm of what I've got to do here, folks, because, every aspect of my life is at zero. And, I accept it. I accept it in my head, but the body keeps the score, right? That's a great book you guys should look at by Dr. Vessel van der Walt. But months, 5, 6 months now. And for me, probably about a year plus of accumulated stress and accumulated anxiety, just taking hits to the nervous system from building a business and then having to deal with this stuff. My mind has gotten a lot better. My anxiety, my mood over the break has drastically improved, and I felt energetic, and I've been working on some really cool stuff, which we'll talk about in the next segment, which I'm really excited about for the academy and getting a massive clarity there. But there's the body, man. Like, the body is going, hey, we cannot take any more instability. We cannot take much more anxiety and cortisol and adrenaline running through my body. So I have started some medication to help with, it's a beta blocker to help with managing stress hormones inside my body. And that's helped already. I started yesterday, and that's definitely helped with getting better quality sleep. And yeah, I'm back on the market to get a job, folks. So if you know anyone in the Melbourne area or a remote Australian job that would love a experienced, passionate, driven enterprise AE to come in and, pull in some massive numbers for you folks, please reach out to me. Plenty of experience, plenty of resources, plenty of capability. Numbers are solid. Come chat to me, reach out. And if you know someone, please send them my way, because it's time to, hit the ground, get some stability, make some money again, and yeah, be the rock and, be the grounded system for my family for the time being, and for myself, folks, and for myself. Because I tell you what, freedom ain't free, right? That's one of the biggest learnings that I've had over the last few months, is that this idea of being free and, working for yourself is fantastic, and, not working for the man anymore. But it's not free if you are constantly anxious and you don't actually have the financial freedom and systems in place to maintain that lifestyle. So that's been another big learning for me, is my money systems, my internal money systems and financial management systems are not good and are a bit broken. So that's a real focus for the next 12 months for me, is unwinding these financial systems, unwinding what I understand about money and my own spending behaviors, to have something to aim for, to have some real financial goals, not just in the business but myself personally. What does success look like, and manage those behaviors and learn from the last 12 months. That's the game, right? We're here to iterate and get better every day, maybe every year. So that's the focus. A couple of new systems for me in the financial management space, and AI as well. That's probably my two biggest focuses, which we'll talk about in another rep. But yes, again, doing well, ups and downs. The saga continues. There is light in the horizon. And yeah, I need to get a job and get this anxiety off my chest and just be okay for a while and just chill the fuck out for a while. So yeah, again, if you know anyone in the space looking for an AE, a damn good one, hit me up. So your boy has been absolutely cooking over the last few weeks, optimizing, building, and creating a more comprehensive journey around Tech Sales Academy and what I'm trying to do to transform you from a non-technical seller to a trusted technology advisor. So what I've done is I've completely mapped out the Tech AE journey from being an SDR all the way being to an elite AE, and put the steps and processes in there. It's a complete mind map, and we're going to check it out right now. It's a bit of an early sneak peek. But before we look forward, let's look back, okay? And what I've done is to look back. I've put some reflections over the last 12 months. Also, how great is Miro? I'm going to use it for everything, for mind maps as opposed to slides, but it's so cool. So from the last 12 months, some really brutal feedback that I've got about myself is that version 1 of the course was a bit rushed. And that was because I was so keen to get it out in the world and thought I could catch the wave of virality and getting out of the system and launching my product. And that just did not work. And it really was not in alignment with me and who I really am. I am a quality focused person. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So all of the aspects of just getting a course out that didn't really align with who I am has sort of eaten away at me. And I think it's really impacted my conviction in what I'm selling, because it's double-sided, right? I'm growing and I'm building as I go, but there's part of me that's going, it's not quite ready. It's not the way I want it, right? So I've had to think about what that actually looks like for me, and what does this full spectrum and this full story mean. And so when I say the next point is I didn't tell the full story of the Academy. That's what I mean by this journey map. All the things that you've seen here, that you'll see in this journey map, have been in my head and were part of the original concepts of the Academy when I had thought of this up and thought, man, there's massive value here that I can create for people. I just need to get that out and get it into the world, which I didn't really do because, again, I was so focused on just getting it out there and then selling as opposed to telling the right story, right? And showing you the immense value in that. And then number 3 is not providing enough clarity on the value that I create for you and the progression of what your skills look like, because this is not just a sales course or a digital product. I'm actually trying to take everything forward. I'm trying to take the world of technology sales, the education systems that are in technology sales, and move them forward, because they stink right now, right? They fundamentally stink, and they're not going to get better from the systems and the institutions that are out there, because there are no real institutions. They're private businesses, just like myself, that are trying to contribute to the industry. So that value stack and the progression of where you should be, because you should be thinking about your career in 10-year terms when it comes to being in technology sales, because you really don't make good money until about year 5 or 6, or that big money that you're aspiring to. And we'll talk about what that looks like in a sec. So what I've done over the last month or a couple of weeks is completely mapped out everything that you need to know about technology sales, right? Here is the funnel, right? Here is the full stack funnel that you should be following. You follow this stack of your principles, values, and mindset, planning systems, your ICP, lead gen, qualifying, developing, proposing, closing, even into delivery and retention and expansion. This is the funnel. This is your entire sales process end to end that you follow in your entire technology sales career. And I dive into that, and I give you all of the key points that we contribute to in the Academy. And these will all be different parts, different videos and lead magnets or whatnot in the future. So I'm just giving you a high level now. Then what I've also done is actually list out the full list of meta skills that will make you an elite technology seller. Okay, this is where I'm really different compared to everyone else that's just selling a sales course. They're just like, here's your funnel and here's your questions and your process. But to be a great technology sales AE, there's actually a range of meta skills that you don't get in any other place, right? To get your communication skills, your EQ, understanding your systems, mastery, technology stuff, you would have to get like 5 different degrees or do 5 different courses to get all this information, and no one has curated it into the actual sub skills that you need to master to be great at all these. And so what I've done is I've put those here. Everyone really just focuses on the sales process part, right? Which is this part here. This is what everyone's selling. But they're not even talking about customer experience, prospecting, lead gen, qualifications, questions, closing. This is what 99% of people are doing in the sales course space. They're not really going past the actual meta skills that make you great at technology sales, right? Understanding how to communicate better. What does emotional intelligence even mean? What sort of systems and structure should you have in your day so that you are operating effectively, not just rampantly running from opportunity to opportunity and just being scrambled all the time? So this is the meta skill map, and this is what I expand in the course, right? Again, a Tech Sales OS is kind of a technology sales PhD, right? That's what it kind of really is like, here is the complete curriculum that you need to be a fantastic technology seller. And I do have lessons on all of that, which we'll keep going on in a sec. And then after that, I have given you guys a full career progression roadmap. Here is the career and skill roadmap, all the way from being a SDR, BDR, to being an SMB rep, to being a mid-market, enterprise, public sector and government, something that's called a frontier AE or a founding AE, which is for people that are wanting, being an AE for startups and having huge equity, all the way up to being a founder, right? Someone like myself, because again, at the advanced stages of getting technology sales right, you have the meta skills and capabilities to sell a product. I've sold $35 million worth of product in the last 6-7 years as a B2B AE. Imagine if that was your own thing, right? It's the same process. You just need to understand probably some more digital marketing, which is my challenge at the moment as well. So here's the full skill roadmap. Here's an understanding of the sales motions, how long you should be staying in each role. I've put in how much money is what the industry average is, so you know what your pricing expectations are, and then what are the skills that you should be learning at each stage so you can progress and get good at it and feel confident. And then of course I give you the recommendations of the courses that I've created to help you in that journey. Okay, and again, these salary ranges, we'll talk about it in another episode, but they're just indicative because again, people don't understand what this is. They don't understand what they're walking into. They don't understand what they should be compensated for. They're just happy to get the job and usually are underpaid for what they do compared to market industry averages because they don't stand up for themselves. Your boy is included in that as well. Okay, so like I said, been absolutely punching this out. You can see there's a lot of effort that's been put into this. And then what I've done is next is showing you how much money using that those median earning potentials, how much money you could really earn over the next decade, right? So this is an income forecast for the first 10 years of your AE career, okay? So what I've done is, thanks to the good people at RepView, this is not a paid post, sponsored post, this is organic content. RepView is a great company, good, check them out. Ryan, if you're hearing from this, pay me. But what I've done is I've taken the median OTEs, your on-target earnings of each role in the major markets that I focus on, which is America, Australia, the UK, and Europe, because that's where my content will absolutely slap the most because it's all about relationships and the Western style of relationship development. Going from a couple of years of being an SDR to then being an SMB AE, mid-market, a few years in mid-market, then moving into enterprise, and then showing you how much the median is in each of those core markets, and then accumulatively, if you were just to hit 100% of your number, what should your average earning potential be after 10 years? And again, everything is over $1 million. $1 million US, $1 million Australian, $1 million euro and pounds. This career is not something to sniff at, right? This is not a career that you should be sniffing at. And if you knew you were making $1.5 million plus over the next few years, you would think, shit, why don't I have a degree in this? Why don't I have any formal qualifications to do this job well if I want to make this big money? Because doctors are earning, you're earning the same as a doctor. So this is, again, plenty of value and plenty of clarity on going, this is why you should invest in quality technology sales courses from people that have done the work, because they don't exist. And if you want to lock away this number, right, this is just a number of you being at 100%, just meeting your minimum expectations. If you crush that number, like I have, and be a top performing AE, you could double to 5x these earnings depending on what your position is in the market, how much you're earning, your comp plan, etc. There's too many variables, but when you know that there is this much money on the line, you should be investing more in yourself, okay? And then what I've done, again, to provide massive clarity, is shown and completely documented exactly how we make this happen for you in the Academy. Here are the skills, here are the lessons, here's everything that you need. So what I've done is completely mapped out and updated the course offerings for the Academy, okay? So there's basically 3 courses at the moment. There's the Tech Sales Mentorship, which is free, that focuses on your fundamentals and giving you the fundamentals to give you the skills to be what it means to be a tech AE. Ideally, with this free course, we are preparing you for your first AE job where you're earning 6 figures or better. So what I've done is I've really updated this curriculum. I'm working on all of the stuff in red right now, and basically giving you everything that you should understand for the fundamentals to become an SMB AE, basically. And I've got some resources in there that are going to give you frameworks. I'm doing a deep dive on cold calls. It's going to be great. Then for the paid courses, for the Account Executives Toolkit, we're focusing on structure and competence. I'm trying to make you earn 150K plus, working 30 hours a week and be efficient in your process. And then basically here's the curriculum, which I'm going to punch up and improve based on feedback that I've gotten from others. And then I'll do the same thing with the Tech Sales OS. This is the premium course, includes a coaching plan there. Ideally with Tech Sales OS, I want you earning 150% of your quota, closing 70 to 80% of your rate of your deals, earning 350K plus, working 25 hours a week and winning President's Club. That was what I did. That's what I'm trying to get you to, maybe even better. Okay, so that's a full map of the curriculum there. And again, everything in black is already been created, right? This is what the first version of the course, it's like 60 something lessons. I have absolutely pumped out work into this. So that's what I've been working on. right? As I've mapped this out over the last month, couple of weeks, like I said, excitedly getting this all together. And that's it. That's the entire academy. Right? Open source. I will be documenting this and putting this into individual videos that will be in the free tech sales mentorship. So that's where it's planned there. These are the, there it is, the Tech AE journey map. So that is going to be explaining all of these in a bit more detail, like as opposed to the high level that I've done here, and going, hey, you want to earn $1 million plus in the next 10 years? Great. Well, you're going to need to learn this funnel, learn these meta skills, and then progress this way to get your money, have an abundant career in technology sales, smash it, succeed in your life. And this is how we get you here, right? This is how we get you here with these courses, right? Open source, no bullshit. It's up to you to buy in and think, man, these guys have really done the work for me. I've just got to execute and listen to them. Also, I am working on a coaching offer. There's me with my nice little body muscles there. And yeah, I'm working on a one-to-one coaching program to help implement this, because you might see this and go, holy shit, this is great, but how am I going to do all this by myself? It feels crazy. Well, that's what I'm here for, right? And that's to help you, guide you through this process, especially with the paid courses, because it is, again, it's a PhD. It's a complete skill set you need to understand about not just sales process, but psychology, soft skills, acumen, finance, and some technology strategy that you will never find anywhere else. I'm also including strategic sales frameworks in the courses, because it's useful for your employment opportunities to go, hey, Mr. Sales Manager, Mr. Sales Manager, I understand MedPick. Or I also even understand Miller Hyman, which is my preferred strategic sales framework. Yeah. But that's it there, right? This is what I've been working on. This is what the Academy will be built on, and I'll be improving the products over the next 12 months. It's comprehensive, it's detailed, open source, no bullshit, very exciting stuff. This is what I wanted to get out into the world originally, and we'll be going through this and progressing through this in the building in public and showing what I'm updating, okay? So yeah, very exciting stuff. Check it the fuck out. That's it for this week, folks. I hope this gives you as much excitement for what's coming as I'm excited to share it. If you want to get in early, I am literally putting in lessons in daily and weekly at this point for the curriculum. If you want the experiences for yourself, please check out school.com/Tech Sales Academy. Everything will be in there for your consumption. There's plenty of great resources in there. And yeah, it's going to get fun, folks. We are really putting some interesting shit into the world in service to you as a tech seller. Enjoy the free content. Give me feedback. We catch up on Tuesdays as well in the free Q&A. And yeah, if this is exciting to you, please do me a favor. Share it with a friend. Share it with a colleague, because word of mouth and power to the people, getting it out into the world, is the best way that we can grow together. All right? See you next week. Ciao for now.